Hello again from Romiley. So it's Monday. I'm waiting for the update on the breach on the Macclesfield, although I suspect I already know that I'm gonna have to be turning round. So today I'm gonna be going to the thing that I was gonna be going to that I lost my drone flying, Chadkirk estate. It doesn't look particularly big, but it looks quite nice from what I've seen. And another thing that's down there is someone that sells logs of some sort, so I'm going to see if I can find them, because I need some logs, because it's meant to be nice and warm in the day but cold in the night for about the next week. Well, that I've seen on the forecast anyway. How much that can be trusted, you never really know. But yeah, let's see if we can find Chadkirk and some logs. It shouldn't be far. See, I thought it was, when I came out and I lost my drone and all that, I thought I was going to do a nice big loop and come back through the country estate, but I didn't. I lost the drone, went and searched for the drone, and then came home because I was knackered after going up 2 massive hills. But yeah, we'll find it today. I think I found a shortcut to it that I hadn't realised was there. I thought I was going to have to walk along this road down here and then all the way along this main road, and then you should get to it about 400 or 500 metres down that way, I think. But if I'm correct, there's a little set of stairs that's quite hidden away just around here that should lead me down right to it, and right where the log man is as well. So let's go and see what we find. So this is the little staircase that I've managed to miss. Lovely little, that's probably one of these cottages gardens. I was going to say community garden, but it's likely done for the benefit of the community, but probably owned by one of them. Well, I can tell you this isn't going to be fun coming back up here with logs if I manage to find them. Yeah, so here's a little preview. So we're just about here somewhere. So we'll go and do the loop. I want to find St Chad's Well, and then the chapel and the estate are behind me. I'm under the impression that St Chad's Well is around here somewhere. Maybe here. But we'll go and find out anyway. Now, I'm not sure whether the logman is meant to be over there or further down the road. I know he's meant to be somewhere. Oh, I didn't realise the estate was actually still being lived in. That's quite good. I like it when someone's somewhere taking care of it. Let's have a quick look at this. Oh, so this is Chadkirk farm. The farm has 60 acres. The farmland is flat, fertile. Soils have been laid down over long periods of time by the floodwaters of the River Guyt. Deep, rich soils sharply contrast with the shallow, poor, thin soils which have developed on the shells and sandstones of the wooded slopes that surround the farm. The land has probably been in cultivation since Saxon times, 5th century, possibly earlier. I mean, it still looks very old, so I'd imagine it's, I don't know, chimney stacks look Victorian. Maybe it's only a couple hundred years old. Alright. That actual building, although I suspect there's been buildings on this site for a good long time, as it said there. I think it said the logman was down that road somewhere, so I'll go and do the loop and then I'll hopefully come back out here and go and explore that way. I swear everywhere I try and walk these days is just shut, and there's no reason for it that I can actually see, other than there's 2 bits of machinery there that are quite easily walked around and pose absolutely zero threat to me. I hate the way the world's becoming. It feels like everywhere you go, no matter what you do, there's some sort of barrier, boundary or fee that needs to be paid or taken into account. I mean, half a mind just to go around it, but it's not that important to get down that way on the path, I don't suppose. It's just, why not put a sign at the start of the footpath that the footpath's closed? What's the point in walking this far down just to find out that it's closed? So I've just been walking back along the path. You can see the plant machinery over there. This looks to me like it was a bridge, and then it looks to me like there's a little path going up there. There's some sort of a plank. I'm wondering if that's maybe where the well is, because I didn't see it back there where the signpost was, and my map says it's somewhere like halfway through the field. Should I jump over and have a look? Definitely has been a path at some point. See, I'll jump over a natural barrier like that, but if it's an official barrier like a fence, I think it's probably best not to. Okay, definitely was a path. There's definitely all the hallmarks of a path. Oh, so the holy well is just behind the farm, off the footpath. Okay, we'll try and spot it on the way back. I wonder if we can get into the walled garden. Let's go and have a look. missed it by a day. If I'd known, I would have came yesterday. This is the walled garden. Or is that the walled garden? Here's the walled garden. I bet this will be beautiful in the summer. Shame I won't be coming back this way for another couple of years, I don't think. So tradition says that Saint Chad, who was Bishop of Lichfield from 1669, from 669 to 672, founded a monastic cellar. In 1347 was a mention of William, a chaplain who was described as de Chadkirk, which might mean that he was the chaplain of Chadkirk or simply was chaplain and came originally from Chadkirk. Either way, there was a place already known as Chadkirk. I'm wondering if there may be some access to the Holy Well from here. No. It's a real shame that you can't get to it. But this is the chapel anyway. And it's got lots of headstones. It's 21. It's unavoidable to walk on them. I hate walking on them. Right, so there's nothing down here in the way of a man to buy logs off. And there's a place just up, visible from the canal, with a load of logs. So I'm guessing that's the man. But I didn't want to just walk up there without checking. Because that might be where he cuts the wood and then bags it and then takes it down to a house or something to sell it. But no, that doesn't appear to be the case. So it's likely the person who lives next to that property. See if we can spy the Holy Well before we go. Ah, I didn't realise that this was the Holy Well. I didn't notice it on my way down. Well, what does it tell us about it then? The ancient Holy Well may have had its origins in Celtic times, but has come to be associated with Saint Chad, the 7th century Bishop of Lichfield, whose missionary work in spreading the gospel may have brought him to this remote corner of his diocese. Saint Chad is regarded as the patron saint of wells and springs in the Middle Ages. A well dedicated to remote Lichfield was said to have had medicinal qualities in its waters. Okay. Well, there you go. You can thank Saint Chad for all your nice clean wells. That's the canal up there, and this is the the wood place, but it doesn't seem that anybody's here. I mean, the gates are open. I've shouted a few times. Don't really want to knock on someone's house because it looks like they probably live in the caravan or maybe that hut. We'll wait here another few minutes, see what happens. Alright, well, I couldn't get logs off them because there's no one there. I don't know why they're listed on Google if you're not going to have anyone there. When I was staying here last year, they wouldn't stop cutting wood. It was relentless. Now there's no one. I'd like to know what house to knock on as well, but the address on Google says number 20 to number 30. And this house on the right side is number 20. And the house on the left side is number 30. So I'm not going to knock on 5 houses to hopefully get the right person. The wood hunting saga has not resolved yet. I've decided to go back and write a note, and I'll stick it somewhere with masking tape. So hopefully I'll get a call in the next few hours and say, yeah, we've got some bags of logs for you if you want to come and grab them. But the reason I decided to do this, I was coming back out for shopping anyway, so I've got my bag on my back now. I'm going to go and get this note put on somewhere here and then go and do my shopping. Because I was planning on moving on tomorrow. Ooh. Little footpath that goes that way. Will it take me to where I want it to? Because if it goes into the next road over, which it looks like it will, that'll take me to right where I want to be.